Welcome to Switch It Up. Sheila's back here. Oh,
Hey.
You were on your phone.
Well, I was looking at Switch Crew just.
Oh, she's checking messages from you guys. That's pretty special.
Yeah, somebody's got a problem with their truck brakes or their.
Oh, see, we're always there.
Out.
We're helping.
We're helping.
Today, where are we at?
We're at Mammoth Cave in Kentucky.
Isn't it one of the biggest natural resources, or what is
Todd.
it?
It's the world's largest cave.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
400 some miles that they've discovered. 600 or so they think that they haven't discovered. That's a little big cave.
Yeah, that's our video today.
We're gonna go check it out.
I didn't know it was so mammoth. Roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
All right, Sheila.
Yeah, babe.
You said over 400 miles discovered,
Yes.
600 miles yet to be looked at, I guess. I don't
That's
know.
what they're thinking is roughly. That I don't know. We're gonna go in and find out.
Okay, we're going to find that out. So how long is our tour today? Because it's going to get dark here in a minute.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, no.
The tour that I wanted to sign us up for was sold out. So, tip: make sure you. I probably booked this a month in advance. So if you really want to look, there's a lot of tour options. Reserve earlier your tickets. Today, Todd, we're going on a 2-hour tour.
No, we're not. Are you serious?
Yep, 2 miles.
You didn't tell... You 2 miles?
Did you put your comfy shoes on?
This better not be the spelunking thing and I get dirty or something. You better not have...
I would not be wearing this.
Okay.
But no, I wanted to take us to the one. They have this one where you go by lantern back into the deep crevices. It's called the Violet Tour.
I don't want to be
Or the
violent.
one where you like crawl on your hands and knees.
No, I don't
out
want to
and
do that
crawl.
either. I just want to walk.
Well, I think that's all that was available.
Okay.
So you got lucky, but you are going to walk for 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, you didn't tell me that part.
I know, because you wouldn't have gotten the truck.
Okay.
But it should be good.
It's
the world's
largest. I'm here for you peeps. I'm gonna get the down and dirty on a big cave.
We went to Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico. Remember now?
Yeah. You're not funny. 540 stairs, 2 miles, 2 hours.
Look at the number of children that are on this tour. You can do it.
Who knows? I'm hoping when we get in the cave it's not too dark and I can bring you guys some good, valuable stuff, but no promises.
Cave walls are going to keep coming in till we get to an area we call Fat Man's Misery. It's about 14 to 18 inches right at the hips. We're going to twist and turn to get through that area. Kind of goes out in a mushroom shape. At the end of that, the ceiling stays about the same, but the floor jumps up a little bit. So I want everyone to stand up for me. So now we're going to bend down like this. Everyone bend down for me. Okay, so we're going to do some duck walking about as far as from here to those back columns. Now the hard part sometimes is standing back up. All right, good job. If you can do that, then you're good to go. We are going to climb up a tower that has 160 steps on it. It's going to go 10 steps in a landing, 10 steps in a landing. So guys, what we're going on today, we're going on a hike, a 2-mile hike inside the cave. It's not going to be a leisurely walk. We have to stay together.
Okay, Sheila's laughing right now. I don't find you very funny. Like, you suckered me in for 2 miles underground doing duck walks, skinny crevices,
But this isn't the
dealing
tour
with...
I really wanted, so you should be happy.
I am happy because there's lots of people in this group, so
Lots of little children.
yeah,
You'll be fine.
it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sort of a walk, and then all of a sudden. This is fun. Okay. I interrupt our normally scheduled programming for this is interesting. I am editing the footage from Mammoth Cave. Sheila's sitting here and she can't believe this either. So, I'm editing the footage from Mammoth Cave, just going through the process of what I normally do, and what you're getting ready to hear, we're probably going to play it like 2 or 3 different times for you to hear it. When we were on the tour, we got to an area at the towards the end of the tour, and we were all sitting in an area. Everyone was asking questions, and the tour person was, what is she considered, like she was sitting Park Ranger. Yeah, Park Ranger, and they asked, "Is this place haunted?" And then she proceeded to say, "Yes, I believe it's haunted. There's areas I don't go into. I thought I saw a figure, blah, blah, blah." Didn't think anything of it. I just, it's just part of the tour. There's like 50 or 75 people on this tour. Anyway, long story short, I'm going through the footage and I hear a very distinct whisper. Like, when you hear it, you're going to hear, "I'm scared, scare," and then you'll hear, "I'm Nelson." 3 things. I'll play it over and over, like 2 or 3 times for you to hear it, and then we found out something as well. So let me play that for you real quick so you can hear it, and we'll come back. This is weird, just weird. So what you're going to see is these 3 chapter markers, and on these 3 chapter markers right here, you'll hear the first one, scared, and then you'll hear very faint scare, and then right here, it's Nelson. It's Nelson. So, scared, I'm scared, scare, it's Nelson. So that's what you're listening for when you listen through this clip, and I'll put it on here so you can listen to it. And then this gets freakier. So let's play this real quick and buckle up.
Listen outside. Listen outside. Listen outside.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. It was kind of unexpected when I first heard it. Blew me out of the water. And then I shared with Sheila and made her listen a couple times, and then she found out some unique information when you type into Google a little bit about Nelson and Mammoth Cave. Sheila, would you like to share?
I'm trying to find all the exact dates, but anyway,
Good.
Nelson was Nell C. Nelson was part of. He was a Danish-American archaeologist. He was born 1875, died 1964, and his main thing that he worked on was the archaeology and the excavation of parts and finding things inside of Mammoth Cave.
Yes.
Found that to be interesting.
We didn't know who Nelson was. You can find this on Wikipedia. So just what you like to see. So you do with what you want with that. Is Mammoth Cave
freaky? And when we were in the cave, we heard nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, nothing. I never heard any of this.
But yeah, that freak. That's
Then
yeah, no.
so
no.
you can deal with this however you want. Just something that has popped up, kind of crazy. I will now return you to the rest of the video but I just thought that I would break in and share with you some behind the scenes stuff. A little weird.
It's wet. I think it's going to get worse.
You tend to like to do this kind of. Oh my gosh. It is Fat Man's Misery.
I don't think we're there yet. Slippery right there.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, Sheila.
Watch your head, Todd.
Jeez.
Oh, there it is.
So, like
Another
with
weird.
anything else in our life, if you're going to come to Mammoth Cave, we just don't do Mammoth Cave. Of course, we have to go off the beaten path and find something. So Sheila has said, let's go on a drive today.
Yeah, we're just kind of
where are
checking
we?
out the area. Today we're in Horse Cave.
Horse Cave. Do you have a history lesson on Horse Cave?
No, I don't know much other than the whole town is built. This cave was found by some dude, and then he bought all the land around it.
Okay,
And then
I'm following you.
then he gave it to the city, and they built this city up around this cave.
So what
the
you're
city
saying-
is built on this cave.
This needs a little Todd history then.
Oh dear.
So what you're saying is Gerald was out on a walkabout one day with his horse. And he just was, the horse
his
needing
name
some
is Gerald.
refreshing. It was really hot. And this horse, you always hear this thing, you can't lead a horse to water and make him drink. But Gerald's horse, Geraldine, because he liked his name so much, he named his horse Geraldine, kind of after him. But anyway, Geraldine was like, something shaking his head, like he smelled something. And then he come walking over to this big pit and found this cave. And this is how Horse City Cave thing was found. That's how it
The
was
horse
found.
found it.
Geraldine found it. Yeah. Gerald's horse found Horse City Cave. From there, he was like, this is a gold mine. He bought everything. And then they built the town, like literally right on top of the cave, like right up here. See? He built his empire up here. Geraldine later retired, lived off the foliage down here as a very fat, happy horse, and the rest is history. Wonder if they found.
Maybe we should really go find out what really happened.
It is interesting though that this whole city is literally right on top of this cave. That is kind of an odd thing.
I just think it's amazing to me that you just are walking along and then all of a sudden there's a giant hole in the ground that
Well,
is so much.
Geraldine horses got like a sixth sense, kind of like a cat.
I'm just saying we don't have that in Kansas.
No, we don't have caves in Kansas.
No, you just don't walk. If you see a hole in the ground, it's because a snake lives there.
Well, there's that possibility too. All right, let's go find out about this cave.
See if you're anywhere close.
Oh, I know I'm close. How could I not be close?
So who's Gerald?
Well, this is Gerald. Oh. They can tell that's Gerald right there. What?
You're wrong. It wasn't Gerald, it was Albert. Albert owned the land.
Oh, well, yeah, that was just a little misconception. So Albert, Gerald were brothers.
Oh,
So it was still in the family.
I see.
Gosh, everyone knew that.
Darn. Named George purchased the whole cave for $375 to use it as a source of water. That's a good purchase.
There's a lovely cave tour that you could go on.
It's called, yeah, that's Hidden River.
Hidden River, but since
it
we
has
did a
big-
long cave tour yesterday,
Todd's not feeling it.
I'm not feeling in the mood for a cave tour. But I would highly encourage you, less crowded here,
Yeah.
that the cave tour we went on at Mammoth Cave had like 75 people on it. This might be something fun just to take the family off on a little excursion away from the crowd. Just my opinion. We haven't done the tour. The town's kind of cool, little old school. A lot of opportunity here. Some empty buildings. Refurbish this town, buy a town, switch it up. Just trying to encourage people to do that.
Buy a town?
Yeah, buy the town. Just buy the whole town.
I didn't see a for sale sign.
Well, everything's for sale. Okay, I don't know what adventure she has planned next, but we're off.
We're gonna go check out the next little town.
Oh, we're checking
Cave
another
City.
town?
Yeah, we're just doing these
Oh,
little,
we're doing little towns.
little-
Cave City?
little towns right around here.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. If you think I'm just gonna drive by and not bring this to you, you got another thing coming. You too can come to Cave City and sleep in your very own concrete wigwam. Today. Come on, come one, come all, sleep in your concrete wigwam. We have air conditioners, we got heaters, we got them all. Vacancy. You choose which wigwam's for you. One size fits all, by the way, but we do have one bigger wigwam, and that happens to be our gift shop. Stop in, purchase your own little wigwam souvenir today, right here in Cave City, Kentucky. The things you see on the road is so fun. I bring you back to our regular scheduled programming. Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky. This is kind of a special thing. As you may know, that Bowling Green is where the Corvette is made. We have actually a tie to the Corvette in kind of a sad and fun way. So Sheila's father, good old Les, had a Corvette, a few of them.
I can think of 4 or 5 throughout his journey with his vet.
Yes, and he actually, his pride and joy was a Z06, was a 2018, I believe.
I think so.
And it actually one time held a track record. That lovely Corvette is when he ended up leaving us. Sheila ended up driving this car around, and it was a scary car to drive. That thing had so much power. Sheila enjoyed it. I only drove it a few times, but you drove that to work. That was like her last thing that her father left, and
Yep. And we decided to sell it.
that was a
and
sad day.
That was, and that's what it kind of has allowed us to do the journey that we're on. So we thought that it just kind of seems fitting that the journey that we're on, we came to the Corvette Museum, National Corvette Museum here in Bowling Green. Just kind of, he would have loved to have seen this.
He would have loved everything about this trip to Kentucky. He
Yeah.
loved Eagle Rare. So then we went to that
We went to Buffalo Trace.
to see how that was made. And
Yeah.
then this is kind of a reflection point for us, because coming to the Corvette Museum, he would have loved everything about the plant. They're not doing the plant tours currently. They hope to resume that soon, but this
Yeah, that
Corvette
would have been cool to see.
It's all right. Okay, so we're gonna do this little tour, a little remembrance, and have some fun to see this, because I imagine there's probably some Corvette owners that would love to see this as well. So let's go do that.
cars lined up here. People have purchased them and they're taking delivery. So these red loped off things are people taking delivery of their new vet. That's pretty cool.
Look at that. Yeah.
It's just today's delivery. They all say the day.
I gotta admit, I think I would enjoy this experience of coming to have my car roped off to pick it up. That's pretty cool. Honestly, that's really cool. There's just something nostalgic about like this era. Like this was like Americana at its best back then. Don't you think?
That's funny. I was just looking at a picture of Dad with his one of the pictures that he sent me with when he got his Z06, and he had the flag behind it, and he's like, "This is America." That's exactly what.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. That's a bad day.
It would have been like, Roger, yeah, the Corvettes, they're in a sinkhole.
It's the middle of the show.
I think as we are getting ready to wrap up, get out of here, I think what they've done is they've done a really good job of creating like a community.
Yes.
Like the Corvette community is super tight. A lot of pride, I feel. Did you enjoy that?
I did. They've done a really good job of kind of showcasing the evolution,
Yes.
if you will, of the vet. And I don't know. So,
If you're in this area and you're going to Mammoth Cave, it's worth the 35-minute drive over here to go through. We wish that the plant tours were going because I think that would be awesome to see.
yeah, I would love to see that. So hopefully those will be up and running again and you can check it out. But this is, if you love cars, especially if you love the American Classic vet, I think it's worth the stop.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, how could we not stop and take a look at this? There's pigeons everywhere, geese, water. I mean, come on. This is a great place to wrap up Kentucky, and I just really enjoyed it. We've been very lucky to see quite a few things here in the past and in the present.
Yeah, I think that all the caves and I don't know, the people, it's just a great state.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
We were lucky to come here, was like 2-3 years ago, to check out a couple other things with Allison when she was with us.
Yeah.
And I think we didn't do that this time. Let me show you some of that, which was awesome. We went to
The Ark Encounter.
Yeah, Noah's Ark Encounter, which is fabulous. I highly recommend that to go through because it was just how big it is mind-blowing.
Yeah, that was great. That was definitely, if you're going to be going through Kentucky, I think it's definitely worth putting on your list.
Yeah. And then when we left there, we actually ran over to the Creation Museum,
Yep.
which was really kind of neat to walk through and to see all these different perspectives. Whether you are a believer or not believer is really pretty neat to see different sides of everything. And I just thoroughly enjoyed both of those. I loved Noah's Ark just because the massive size. Like, we've always thought, well, how it can't be that big, and it is. It's really hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
I just really enjoyed that part. What else did you like?
Are you talking about Kentucky as a whole?
Bourbon, yeah.
Oh, I liked the history of the Bourbon Trail. Yeah.
It was all good. Did you like the ghosts in the cave that we found?
Oh, that was really freaky.
Yeah, I didn't expect that when I was editing.
No, that was a definite shocker. Because obviously we heard nothing while we were there.
Right.
So,
Well, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. If you guys have any questions or other places that we should have visited or something like that, then you can leave those as comments down below. But other than that, we're off on further adventures. I'm excited about that Sheila is kind of put together. And I guess we'll just see you in the next video.
sounds like a plan. I can't help but laugh at this.
She's laughing at these
male
pigeons.
Pigeon. He's
It's like
all puffed up and
this
chasing
is
this.
all she can look at was the
He's
pigeon
chasing
through this
her
whole
around.
video. Look, here's a pigeon.
Look at him. He is chasing her. He's all puffy. He's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And
Hence, that is kind of like married life.
she's not interested. She's even running away.
Like I said. All right, we're way off. We're out.